Okay, so I'm at the login for the Wellborn Apps sites, and I'm just going to sign in. And there are no sites created so far on this account, so I'm going to go create. Alright, I'm going to choose a name for my site. I'm going to call this my first site. Okay, sometimes the name will be taken. You have to choose a new name. We're just going to stick with a blank template, and we're going to go down and select a theme. Now there are lots to choose from, and you can change your mind later on. I'll just stick with the desert panel and say create my site. Right, and there's my first page. Now at the moment it has a sidebar, but what we're going to do is go to more. I'm going to go down to manage site, and then down here there are three main things that we need to be interested in, and this is the site layout, colors and fonts, and themes. I'm going to go to the site layout. In fact, we'll go to site layout, and then up here change the site layout, and we're going to choose a horizontal navigation bar and take the sidebar off. Just scroll down and say OK for that, and save that. Now when I go back to my first site here, you can see we've got the home page here, but what we're going to do is add a couple of pages. So add a page, I'm going to just call it page 1. Page 1, and it's a web page, and it's going to go at the top level. So we'll create that page, and you can see now we're on page 1. Now it hasn't actually appeared on the navigation bar yet. I'm just adding another one. I'm going to click save. I'm going to add a third one. Alright, page 2. Again, create the page. So although I'm on it, I still can't see it. We'll add a further one. So save that. Add. And page 3. Okay, now it's going to be at the top level, but what I'm going to do is put this page under page 2 and create. Right, now let's go back to more, manage site. I will save that first. More, manage the site, and page layout, site layout, and this time we are going to edit this horizontal navigation. Now at the moment the only page that is appearing on the navigational bar is home. What we've got to do is add a page, and it will list the pages that we've got. So we're going to click page 1, and you just need to scroll down and say OK, and that will appear, you see under there. Add another page. We're going to add page 2. Now page 2 of course has this one underneath it, so page 2. Again, scroll down and say OK, and then we're going to add the last one that we made, which was this one. Down we go, and OK. Now this one I want to be indented, so I'm going to click this one here, click this button here, and that will make it go underneath. OK. And we're going to save all that and go back to the site, and you'll see now that we've got home, page 1, page 2, page 3 is as a sub page from page 2. Okay, right, we're going to edit. Let's go back to the home page, and we're going to edit this page. So you click on the edit button at the top here. Okay, now at the moment I've got one wide column, which is quite nice, but if I go to layout, I'm going to actually stick with 3, because what I'm going to do is put in 3 images. So I'm going to go insert. Now I'm going to insert a picture from a Picasa photo, and I've already saved some photographs into my Picasa album under this account, and there they are. I'm going to click that, and I've got a few pictures from the village. So I'm going to choose the first picture and select it. And that should go into my first column. And you've got the choice of centering it and then small, medium, large. I'm going to stick with medium because I'm going to get 3 along here. I'm going to click in the next box and click here in the next box, and we're now going to insert another image. Again, this time I'm going to get that one and select that. And again, I'm going to make that, this time I'm going to make it fairly small. I'll just try medium to see, again in the center. And then the third image, insert. So it's worth getting these photograph albums sorted out first in the Picasso album. So collect all the images first of all. And I'm going to make that one medium and centered. Now you can see it's actually gone over the border. Now I've got 2 options. I could try changing the theme. I'll have a go at doing that now. Let's just save it and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's definitely gone over. So manage. Let's go to manage site. And I go down to themes here. I'm going to see if I can get a different theme, which will be wider. Let's have a look. Because I'm actually using this one at the moment, which you can see doesn't go the full page. Let's try this one. Okay, and save that. And I'm going to go back and see how that has altered the image. Yep, and that's now fitting a lot better. It's very blue, and I can actually change that. So if I go to more, manage site, on the colors and fonts over here, I can change the background color. At the moment it's using the theme color, but I can customize that and change it. Perhaps I'm going to go something slightly purpley, and we'll see how that alters it. It's altered the page color, and if I choose the top as well, you've got all the, you can scroll down and change all your colors and all your areas. So content area, I can then change my fonts. You can scroll down and choose the font that you want. I'm going to choose something nice and bold for this. That one's probably okay. That should change it. I'm going to change the header where it actually says my first site. I'm going to see if I can make it larger. Site header, let's change the size, custom. At the moment it's quite small, I'm going to make it 36. And I'm going to change the font of that as well. So custom, change the font to, let's find something really bold. It's going to stand out about this one. Yep, there we go, that's fine. And let's even change the colour as well, so it's not so blue. I'm going to make it white, I think. Or maybe, let's go bright green. There we go, or red. Okay, and I'm just going to save that, and then we're going to go back and have a look what the page looks like. Obviously you need to change the colours so that it looks to how you want it to look. Right, there we go, and I've now got my first site.